get organized. If you're looking to be playing on Monday afternoon, you don't want to be losing games on Thursday night. Tardy with a very, very nice looking delivery. Just smooth. He's like butter, Rick. He's like butter, to be honest.
Right here.
Bringing it.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
Corner guard to set up the
get
end.
It off the line hard.
So the real, sort of curling strategy 101 is
I don't mind. We don't mind.
Kolomaya went deeper than they wanted, but generally what you'd have if you don't have if you're throwing the first rock, you don't have the hammer, is a center line guard, and then the team with the hammer throws up corner guards to go around. You sort of build from the outside of the rink in.
No, on this ice, I'd say that's
the only time that sort of isn't a general strategy is if you're playing skins or something, where then they seem to all go to the button. But
now, do you think Kolomaya did that because they are up? They're up a few, and
they say I can't quite hear Kolomaya's team exactly. Well, maybe it wasn't because they're going in there again. So. No, they stopped short. Yeah, so that, I would have to guess they were trying for guard the first time and just got a bit heavy.
Yeah, I found out we're not able to hear any of Kolomaya's team because they do not have the microphones on.
So our listeners are tens of hundreds or however. I'm sure it's in the tens of thousands, Rick, let's face it. Oh, so they can't really talk. Oh, it's too bad. You sort of miss a lot of the sound of the rink and the ambiance of that.
Yeah, and you miss the strategy. I like hearing the discussion amongst the players to, to see how they strategize, see how they think the game, how they verbalize.
Well, exactly.
What they want to do, yeah.
And you and I being club curlers, you just know the strategy and, just so much different at this level. Well, sort of unfortunate out there. All the people can hear is our dulcet tones, so not even that dulcet. I'm getting a text here. Oh, yeah. That's the wife. Not dulcet at all. Oh, there we are. All right, Mickey throwing his first rock to the end.
Now he looks like he's setting up a guard.
Yeah, well, if you
working hard to get that one over the hog line.
Yeah, but you want this one on the center line as well. You'll see that a lot these days. They play the. Oh boy, oh boy!
Not enough. Wow.
Holy Hannah! Boy, you don't see that too often at this level. Hog rock.
Forward.
I hope he got his beer money.
It was white.
That's the general tradition in curling, Rick. At least in club curling, if you hog a rock, you're buying it the first round up at the nice, very tastefully appointed lounge here in the Penticton Curling Club.
Well, I think I would have had to buy a few rounds last year.
Well, you were just starting last year, but now you're a pro, so your beer money's probably safe. Let's do a nice quiet takeout. See if they made that last guard shot.
Little roll in behind.
Yeah, great shot.
There
and
they
it's
go.
just a little. They call it a flob, a biter just on the
It's
other
there.
side there. Yep. Oh, it's
hanging in there.
That's your second or third point if all goes well. See, and that's it. One miss, right?
Yep.
Kolomaya hogged the rock instead of getting a center line guard in. Anywhere on the center line above their first center line guard, then Robillard would have had to spend rocks going after the guards as opposed to opening it up. So
a little more than I wanted to throw, anyways.
Looking to take out the red rock. I think that's what they're up to. Ooh, I think we're going to rack.
Are they going to hit that lead one?
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, they got a center line guard back, not their own, but I mean, one of the thoughts are that red rock on the center line is raised material, but it's a fairly long raise.
Back line.
Yeah, hack.
Now I'm sure they'll go after. Yeah, they're going after the blue shot rock there.
Yeah, you can see their energies picked up a little bit after that, after the previous stone.
Yeah, and they're Robillard is certainly, well, they got to do something. It's only these are only 8 in games.
Yep.
We're in the 5th.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh!
Yep.
So just a very quiet takeout.
Yeah! Hard!
You know, it's close when I know. I guess the folks at home can't hear, but the Skip is yelling
Shooter. Get the
one
shooter out of
go or whoa, and the guy throwing the rocks out yelling the opposite. So
Great
there we
shot.
are. Yep, nice quiet takeout, roll out the open. But they're sitting with 2 in the house, which is really shaped up for good possibility for 2 here, which would tie up our game. So
So Kolomaya looks like they want to play the hit and roll in behind.
yeah, they'll just come and there'll be a flat come across the face, so they'll hit on the nose and roll left. So when you hit going across the face of the rock, you get a flat roll.
Yes.
If you hit going the other
That's
direction
good.
on the rock, unless it's right dead on the nose, if you're going to roll, it's generally be a sharper roll. So in this case, they want to roll and stay fairly high. Oh, well now they've proved me wrong and came from the other direction, but here we go. And it's going to hit the
Yep.
stick.
Again, they
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean either roll would have been good, right? Because the rocks are high up.
I think like
I'm just not
how
sure
much
why
less
they
than what
didn't
you threw on this.
play the other turn. Again, it could be that side of the sheet has been giving them problems all night.
it
Both-
has. Yeah,
both teams,
absolutely.
yeah. So maybe they decided to go with the safer bet because there's sort of two. There's
Whoa.
two objectives.
Whoa.
Main primary objective was to take the rock
Where
out.
is it?
Second was to get the roll. So you always want to make sure the
Top
first objective
four.
is
Yeah, we're there.
obtained.
Curl.
Might need a little finish.
Curl only. Not behind the tee.
Top
Not
beat.
behind the tee.
Top beat.
No. It's got a curl still.
Yeah, they're
Just not deep,
trying to
not
carve
deep.
it over.
Not deep.
Whoa.
No.
No. Oh. Too
Look
deep.
at it. Slides forever.
Looks good on TV, right on the button, Rick, but you actually would like that about a foot or 2 higher.
Yeah.
Now they can come down and just a quiet takeout, hit it, and be in a real nice shape.
Not bad.
Last of the third rocks for Kolomaya.
Yeah.
Well, this game certainly had some back and forth. That 2 of the 3 ends or 2 of the 4 ends have certainly had big turnaround after a couple missed shots. So it's sort of been the, as you say in the olden days, the TSN turning point. Well, that didn't.
Back line.
Didn't quite
No, that's Robillard.
get what he wanted to there.
No, well,
Yeah.
he had to
A
move
little
the,
more weight.
Yeah, he had to move that red rock farther. Now
Yeah.
the Robillard's going to come down, hit them out. They'll be sitting 3 now, very tightly grouped, which
Right.
could lead for a spectacular
Whoa.
double or triple takeout if the
Whoa.
rocks all line up.
Whoa.
But certainly not.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
I mean, ideally, they'd like to move that red rock quite a ways back and then had theirs roll over from the other red rock.
Whoa. Curl.
Pop
Curl.
this through the
Whoa.
port. Little roll. Oh,
Great shot.
nice
Nice.
executed. The pressure's on, and the more experienced team might be rising to the occasion here, Rick.
Good end finally.
Double the age.
Worst case scenario here.
Still, it's first.
Yeah,
Still
you,
fucking slipped about a broom heavy.
Everyone's enjoying this game here on Sheet C between Team Kolomaya and Team Robillard. Our sponsors are New Floors and Neighborhood Brewing. And a special shout out to the team sponsor for Robillard, Mr. Mike's.
Oh, I wish we had a Mr. Mike's in Penticton. If anybody out there from the Mr. Mike's people are listening, please.
I mean, I don't know.
The bacon Mike with cheese. Oh.
At least it's our rock.
The,
20-foot run
I guess we
double.
have to keep a bit of noise going since, unfortunately, our viewers can't hear the
don't want 'em. We
ice
just want
talk
them to
and
be
the
picked
sort of
before.
ambient noises down on the ice. So
Miss everything.
there's a bit of dead air because we can hear it. So sounds okay at our end.
Coming. It's curling.
Yep. Whoa.
Going
If
for
we
the
can get
raise
2 here, would be
takeout.
ideal.
Okay.
Very nice. Yeah, that cuts down to the bit of the mess here.
Okay, what do you
Oh,
think?
he got his 2.
Guard.
Nice shot.
That was the first of the skip rocks.
Okay.
Now to
Right on
imagine
that dot.
Robillard will just throw a center line guard. Yep.
Yeah, I would think
Is that
so.
enough
That
ice?
2 would be a very good outcome here. It's,
Hair
you know,
more?
on your last rock, something opens up, go for 3. But
Yeah.
if they can protect 2,
Right on the dot.
puts them right back in the game.
Right on the
Recovers from
dot.
the back-to-back steals. Well, they're still thinking.
Right
but
on the dot. Yeah, everything's slick.
Yeah, I think he wants this one right on the center dot.
3-5.
Just out in front of the 12 foot.
I just don't want
yeah,
it to overcurl.
that's the perfect spot for it. You don't want it higher up because they can draw in behind it and cut you down maybe. So, yeah. Right, just right. Nibbling the 12 foot would be ideal. In fact,
Nerp.
you never know if
Nerp.
they can just out count the blue one
Nerp.
on the
gonna
far
overcurl
right
here.
there.
It's going to overcurl.
Could be a 3-ender.
No!
4-ender.
Overcurling. Overcurling. Clean.
They
Yep.
certainly need to come over a bit.
Hard.
Yeah,
Here it comes.
it's
yeah.
coming.
Hard.
Yes.
Ah, perfect. Yeah. Pretty much exactly what they wanted. Being real fussy because
Have
they
to
wanted
curl
a
another
couple feet
on
deeper,
there.
but
Or do you make the run
Oh.
again?
good thing our viewers can't hear that comment on the ice.
Think so?
A little blue, you might say.
You can get them. You can get
Hard
them all
to
with
throw
the
it. You
run.
don't like it through that?
Yeah, so Kolomaya's got a
Yeah.
interesting decision to
Ideally,
make
you're
here.
stuffing it right there.
Are they going to
The problem is it's going to be closer.
try and get in and
So I kind of wanted to go.
Well, if they came in from
Maybe
our
go
left-hand
in.
side, outside
Right
in,
in, stick.
can they get enough on a
Yeah.
heavy draw to get by the guard and move the shot rock enough?
Shot for 3. Shot
Or are they looking for?
Because he's probably going
what
to
they're
make a
looking at
double.
there,
Does he lose everything?
yeah.
Oh,
They're coming in the other side.
Draw from that side. Okay.
Okay, that is interesting.
Yeah,
Boy, oh
like
boy,
off
the
top.
luck.
That side's
double the
not
reds and
been
then go
curling
up.
particularly well compared to the other side.
Yeah, it's certainly it's been both teams have struggled on that
Yeah.
side with. We saw last time going this way where 2 or 3 shots just didn't curl anywhere enough. Oh, they're doing the in off. There we are. That makes
Yeah.
more sense. And okay, so they're going to bounce off their own blue rock. Oh,
That's
oh,
going to
no,
be tough.
Oh, not an in off. No.
Not
Well,
okay.
if it was an in off, they really missed. It was
Like that ice?
angle raise. They missed by a bit, but yeah, that's. We're down to the last rock at the end. Robillard
Same way?
has a good chance now
Almost,
for
eh?
3. An easy 3, to be honest. He's got
Same
backing.
way.
They've been down that side of the ice quite a few times this
Won't give
end.
you much less. Much
So-
more.
Yeah, really all they've
nothing
got to
left.
do is get in the touch the 12 foot. And
But again, there was by both teams, but a few more by
Put it in the house.
Kolomaya. Was those little errors, those little misses, or you got the hit, but you didn't get the roll, and that makes all the difference in an end.
It's less.
Line's good.
Nice quiet weight. They're calling good line.
Doesn't look heavy.
Sweeper just giving her a
Hard
little touch
net!
up. Oh, now they get some extra weight on it here.
they need to get that in there.
Hard!
It's
Hard, guys!
slowing
They
down.
just need to touch the blue. Well, here it comes.
Go.
Hard!
Past the new floor sign.
Hard!
Come on, lads. You can do it. You can do it.
Holy fuck, did that ever die?
Oh, some more blue language. Good
What
thing our viewers
happened?
can hear that. Boy, that with a expletive laced comment off the ice, it really did
You said
slow
T,
down.
I was like, okay,
and
he said
it
T.
really dug in. Man, they started with just a gentle, heavy, cleany kind of sweep, and
All right, good end,
boy,
boys.
by then they had all their weight on that Rick and just got her in for 3. But
Yeah.
they'd hoped to tie the game, but they've done better than that. They've taken a 4-3 lead after 5 ends here at the New Floors Penticton Curling Classic, the 2023 edition. Of course, our title sponsor, you might have guessed by the name, is New Floors. They've been in business here, Rick, selling all kinds of flooring, varying from hardwoods and cork and carpets and everything in between, laminates, since 1974. So that's a long, well-established business in Penticton, and they're certainly fantastic supporters of curling here in Penticton. I've been curling out of this club now for 5 years, and what New Floors has done for this club is really remarkable.
Yeah, actually, we were in New Floors there just a few weeks back, checking out some of the tile. We are doing a little renovation work, and was really impressed with what they had to offer for tile, and they got very knowledgeable people working there. So if you are doing any kind of renovation with tile, carpet, hardwood, laminate flooring, go in and see the people there. They really know what they're doing, and their service is excellent.
Are you thinking of going for heated tile?
I don't think we will with this particular installation, but we are looking at another one down the road that we most definitely would.
So I'm sure new floors must have, I pretty much guarantee they have many partner contractors that could assist if you want to put a little heat under that floor.
Absolutely.
I know it uses a lot of energy, but that warm tile floor in the bathroom in the morning, there's nothing better than that. All right, starting off the 6th end, Robillard Rink out of beautiful downtown Langley, up 4-3 after a 3-ender in the 5th end. Come back after giving up 2 steals back-to-back in the 3rd and 4th. Robillard throws just off center guard, and here comes Kolomaya. They'll be looking to throw a corner guard up. So from here to the end, Rick, 3 ends. It's almost close to half the game, but it goes by quick, and boy, things can change dramatically. So both teams will be on their toes to make every shot and really put the pedal to the metal for the final 3 ends. And beautiful corner guard right on the new floors. Penticton Curling Classic logo.
Yeah, and you're right. You do not want to start this tournament or any tournament losing your first 2 games.
Or
it's going to make it really difficult to get back in to the playoffs scenario. So really important if the team's lost their first game that they want to get this second game.
Yeah, this is the second game today for Kolomaya. I'm not sure if it's the first or second game for Robillard, but yeah, certainly on Thursday, Aiden and Friday, you just don't want to be losing games. It's really difficult to come back. You have a lot of pressure, then you can't. You lose a game on Thursday. Basically, you've got to run the table from here to the end of the tournament if you want to get into the playing for the big money on Monday. $20,000, the first place prize out of the $100,000 purse for the 2023 New Floors Penticton Curling Classic. Big thanks to Kathy Jones. She's not the head organizer, the organizer. She's just does yeoman's work to put this all together, and of course helping her is a vast myriad, a team, a cast of thousands of volunteers, mostly members of the Penticton Curling Club like Rick and myself, who are doing everything from standing out there in the cold, directing traffic in a very full parking lot, to up here in the warm confines of the lounge, like Rick and I call them the game.
Yeah, I just had a look. It doesn't look like Kolomaya has played. This is their first game.
No, Kolomaya played this morning.
Oh, they did play this morning.
Yeah, I called that game.
Oh, so you did?
They lost. They lost.
Yes, I see. You're right. I see it here. So they lost. Do we know what Robillard did this morning?
Did they play this morning?
Yeah, they did. They played Watcher.
Well, you can tell we're not professional fancy broadcasters, and we had all this information. Or our producers would have. But well, that's tomorrow. Try to do a better job.
We're working on it.
Work in progress, just like this game. And here comes Robillard down, looking to just do a nice little gentle tap to move the number 2 rock. Kolomaya out of the way, and a little roll behind cover. Oh, there we go. Nice shot, yeah. Put a little bit of early pressure on the Kolomaya rink. They're going to look to come in behind their corner guard. Just biting the top 8 would be about perfect. And certainly fully buried as a goal. Very nice smooth delivery, clean release. Nice long slide. Just a bit of sweep in there. Here it comes. All right, starting to curl now. Oh, and the Chris Jones rink, who went down in unanimous defeat to the Botcher rink over at Sheet A. I've just come upstairs to a big round of applause for the locals, Rick, and good on them when you're playing one of the top teams in the world. It's a little daunting, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were playing this morning against the Swiss team, and I had a little chuckle, only because the Swiss guys were all young. They were all in their early 20s, and Jones's boys, they're getting up there.
Well, young Steve there, Steve Collier, he's probably the youngest.
Yeah.
But I think he's, 28, 29 now. just got his master's degree. He works in the planning department at the city of Penticton.
Very nice.
I curled him with his first couple of years when he came to town, but then he went on to bigger and better things. The Robillard's coming down there, hopefully to draw him behind cover. He's got lots of weight. Don't sweep it, boys. There we go. Stop.
That's a nice looking shot.
Oh, it's a dandy, isn't it?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they interesting. That end, you can see their confidence has picked up. It's changed the whole body language. Actually, from when they had that little meeting after the third end.
Yeah, well, they realized.
Well, the second end, I should say. Yeah.
Well, after the third end, fourth end when they had their second steal in a row. Yeah, they can see they just gathered here at the home end right below us, and we couldn't hear the conversation, but I'm sure it went something to the effect of, "Okay, boys, we got to get our poop in a group here because giving up 2 steals in a row is certainly not high-level curling." So, and they seem to be back. They're playing with confidence or not missing their shots.
Yeah.
The Kolomaya rink are still having a bit of struggles here and there where if they're making a shot, they're not getting a roll or they're a little bit too deep.
Setting up another guard here.
Yeah. Yeah, this game could really have a whole new look to it if they can manage to steal even one on this end, the Robillard rink. Robillard out of beautiful Langley, BC. I'm not sure if township or city, probably doesn't really matter, but Fraser Valley folks, south of the river. Very nice guard, right on top of the New Florida Curling Classic logo. New Floors.
I think they're our sponsor, aren't they?
The name sponsor, Rick, of the 2023 Classic here at the Penticton Curling Club in beautiful downtown Penticton. Hey, if you want to come down and watch some great games, there's games starting at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow and 8:30 in the morning on what's tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, so you can buy day passes or you can buy a weekend pass. Nice, warm, comfortable lounge. I'll tell you, this lounge here, Rick, I've been in dozens and dozens of curling clubs across BC. It's the only one I've been to where all their beer on tap is local craft beer. Like, seriously, it's probably because it's got everybody else's beer, like different breweries, the best selection of craft beer in town because it has sort of the best from everybody. So if you would like a nice crisp hoppy IPA or a nice gentle lake boat lager from the Cannery Brewing Company, they have it all here on tap. As you can see by the logos on different parts of the ice, Rick, we've got them all. They're all, besides being our beer providers, they're also sponsors of the club. So thank you to all of them.
Yeah, Penticton has a number of wonderful craft breweries, including Neighborhood, which is one of the sponsors on Sheet C. At
the Neighborhood, I like their Jeff. I can't remember if it's a clear or hazy IPA, but his name is Jeff, and he's a really good IPA. And they have a bunch of the beers named with male names. Not sure who Jeff is, but his beer is good. So, yeah, the Neighborhood, and they're popular. Boy, you go by there in the depths of winter, and there's people lined up to get inside. Holy Hannah.
Yeah, they did a really nice job in there.
Good ambiance. Their patio is real nice. They got the wraparound patio. The one end outside, they have that big fireplace. So they have blankets. So even the weather gets a bit chilly, if it's a nice, late winter day or late fall day, you can sit out there with a blanket around you and the fireplace on and have a tasty craft beverage and something from their extensive menu of Mexican food. My favorite there is the shrimp taco or prawn taco. That's a great big prawn. You get a couple of them inside the taco, and I think it's 3 for $17 now. Really good deal, yeah.
Yeah, I've had their tacos. They are very good.
Hey, what's going on in the curling? Well, look at that. Oh, yeah, so back to the passes. Yeah, come on down for the weekend. You get a weekend pass. They're not very expensive.
And we've got 4 games a day, 8:30, 12, 3:30, and 7. So lots to choose from. Spend the whole day or just come down and watch a game.
Yeah, the canteen's running at full force here, so you can get a meal. I saw some of I didn't have a chance to try any, but the chili at lunchtime today looked just delicious. And I asked a few people, and they gave it rave reviews. All right, so here comes Robillard down. Just looking a nice, quiet little bump on the blue rock. That's the 3 rock there. Kolomaya. You just want to move it a foot or 2. What about you, Rick? They seem happy that I would.
Yeah,
I would.
There must be a longer term strategy to that because I'm like you. I'm thinking I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I would thought they would have liked to move the Blue Rock back in
a little further.
Yeah, just out of the 4 foot, but now Zach is calling for a takeout here. Nicholas Meister throwing. They've changed their positions, the Kolomaya rink, since this morning. Just had a little team discussion, decided to mix it up a bit after their loss. Now hopefully they just go to hit that red one thin and
roll it in a bit.
Yeah, roll a little bit behind cover. Oh, very nicely executed. Well, that shot rock rolled right on top of the New Floors Penticton sign.
Yep.
And buried behind the center guard.
Yep.
So what's Robillard going to do here?
Just going to kind of come down to the rock that's just on the outside of the 2 foot there, and the button. Just quiet wait and hope to move it and end up being shot rock. So he's got to have enough weight to move it 3 feet or so, but quite enough weight that they can get enough curl to get around the guards. So bit of a tricky shot here.
Line's good.
Now they're happy with the line. They're calling lines good.
Line's good. Clean.
He's got the weight.
Clean.
Small,
Is it heavy?
Nathan Small calling the shots for Robillard.
Curl.
Here it comes. Right. Okay, can I get past
They
that
got to
guard?
get past that first
They're
one.
past it now. Can they curl enough? They're carving it over. Oh. Well, it was interesting. They moved it right onto the button. Now, they might be thinking, Rick, was holding to one. Let them have one.
Take the hammer back,
They take the hammer back, tied at 4-4. Got skip rocks to come here.
Yeah, they're having a good discussion about this now, what they want to do, because I'm sure they don't want to leave with Kolomaya's team doesn't want to leave with just one and give up the hammer at this point.
No, it's we'll say after this we only have 2 ends to go, so it's certainly it's crunch time. What are they going to do? It's the old story. Go big or go home, right?
They're having a good discussion.
Of course, at my age, people say that to me. Oh, you gotta go big or go home. Oh, I'd like to go home. I
I
didn't want to come out to start with. At my age, it's not a threat to go home. All right, looks like they're gonna. They might come down and sit sort of in the gap. I don't know what the.
I know what I wanted to ask you, and I'm not sure, but if you know the answer, but do they have a time limit of how long they can discuss?
I haven't looked downstairs, but they must not be on timers because the game I did this morning went way long. They were dreadfully slow. So, and the pace they were curling was not the pace you'd have with a timer. I did the BC Mixed Provincial Championships last year on the timer, and there were some teams that obviously hadn't never played with a timer. And you can see near the end of the game, they're like, oh. But the teams that were experienced with a timer, you can see they had a little more hustle. One team went by with a rock. They were in the hack, getting their rock ready and, getting things organized, having a little discussion. So I don't think they're on timers. That's something we'll have to find out.
Yeah, I noticed last year watching the women's national curling finals, they do play with a timer, and they would have to call a timeout if there was, But I haven't seen that happening here, so I wasn't sure if they were playing off a timer or.
I think not. I think they're all asked to keep a reasonable pace of play, just like at the golf course. Now they're gonna get a little bump off the. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, that's not so good, is it?
Well, they're still sitting shot, but
Are
only
are
one.
they, Rick?
I think blue
Oh,
is sitting shot.
Look at that higher camera there.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's closest damage to swearing. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
Whether they're gonna.
they're now looking at trying to bring it in and maybe just bumping it over a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do here.
Look, they certainly can come down our right-hand side here.
It's interesting. They have not come down the right side for a bit. So if they did throw down the right side here now, I'm wondering just how well that's going to travel, how well the rock's going to travel, whether or not it's going to have more break or less break.
Yeah, I don't know if they've been intentionally avoiding that side because both
Yeah.
teams seem to be struggling with that side, or just happened to be the way the end shaped up. They've been coming down, their right, our left-hand side, coming to the home end of the club here on the 6th end of the featured game today on Sheet C, featuring the Robillard rink out of Langley, BC, and the Kolomaya rink out of Richmond. Well, we've got everybody in on the discussion here now. The Robillard rink. Maybe they're asking themselves that old curling question: what would Botcher do?
Freeze and having the bumps on the nose, then what's he do?
Oh,
Triple,
so
and then there might be a quad.
now we're starting to hear them. Okay.
Now I can hear them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, at least last I heard, our viewers at home.
If I play this right now,
can't
he's
hear
got to
them,
hit for
but-
one. If I play this, he's got to draw for one.
So
I mean,
they're
ideally, you make it off
so
of
they're
this and
talking
take the
about
backing
hitting
away.
the blue rock
Make
on
it, like, off the
right-hand
backside
side
here?
as you look at it on your TV set,
This is a nose hit here.
and rolling across. Or
Yeah, I
hitting
don't want to
the
play it. I don't want
rock
to play it.
up on an angle, coming
Okay,
on
freeze
an
the
angle
shot.
for
I
the
got
rock
the.
on
We're
the
overthinking
left side
it.
of your screen.
Where's the miss though?
And they're talking about where's the miss, which is always you've always got to sort of look
Okay.
at the plan B.
Let's
in
just
case
weld it. Weld
things
it
don't
for
work out.
shot. Weld right there.
All right, so they're going to come down and freeze it
Like that ice?
right to their own
That
rock.
was heavy,
to their,
right? So you think
their
it's going
7
to come
rock.
off? Okay.
The last rock.
It's all weight.
Last rock for Robillard at the end. Surprisingly, they want to freeze to it, and look, they're only
How much less do you guys need?
less than a meter, like less.
How
than
much
three-
less do you need
3
for
feet of
T-line?
ice, maybe just 3 feet.
4 feet?
I was on that sheet on Tuesday night, and boy, it was curling. You'd be over under
Okay, we
the
gotta just weld it right in there.
over on the edge of the 12 foot for the curl.
Nibble the white is shot. We need shot on the white. That's right.
Okay.
Yep. Here we come.
That's light.
A bit of room.
It's a crucial shot here.
Well,
This the miss by
Line will be good.
Kolomaya is
Line's good. Line's good.
Robillard an opportunity to
curl.
certainly hold the one and
Curl!
maybe even a steal. They sort of be a little bit poetic after they gave up
Curl!
a steal earlier on. Boy, there we go, and Robillard's come down, beautiful shot,
He's
lovely
got the
weight.
he's got the one, but
Yeah.
he
Does it go?
Well,
kind
he,
of took himself back.
yeah,
go out, though?
but he doesn't have the hammer, so that's good. That's
Always hitting this.
I mean even if he came down with weight on it. There's a rock right.
Oh, it's going there all day.
They're more or less
Hey,
frozen.
Nathan,
so
it's going there
to
all
move it
day.
enough, it's
Oh, it's
gonna
going
be
in the
difficult.
hole. It's not there for them to get it out. I think that's a good spot.
A
Just
lot of
enough.
discussion.
This with like back,
I think the quad was there if you do that.
so hard.
I know at this point in the
'cause you need the
this
one
5-day event, you're not thinking about the $20,000 first prize purse, but
I mean, at least
gotta
with the run,
take
if you
it.
ran it on.
and you could always come to Penticton for the tourism activities, the weather, the scenery, and
It's a
It's
good.
and the great
It doesn't
breweries,
goes right on the
including
blue.
as long as you don't hit
But if we
the
bump it, it could
neighborhood
have gone.
brewery, our sponsor for this game, along with New Floors.
Yeah.
But
There should be a steal.
these
along
boys are
if it goes
focused on
anything
curling,
this side
and
of the rock.
you don't come to get 4th or 5th place, you come
Yeah.
for first.
Oh, he's playing the double run. The double run for 2. It's only
That's
for
why I
2,
said,
though.
like,
Ooh,
we're
now
probably
they're talking
going
a double
into
run
this,
for
though.
2, Rick.
Leave him that.
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out
Yes.
how they can
Yes,
get
but
a
if
little
he picks
more
someone
out
that's
of this than just the one.
It's a little less than
Right?
that, about a third.
You know, Robillard's
Well,
Like,
got
let him play
got
that all
got
day.
Yeah. Well-
3 rocks there, actually 4,
Yeah.
pretty close together.
Well, it's an interesting call. They're going to draw in from, their left coming down our right-hand side as you look at it at home on your TV screen.
And that will be
Or computer
interesting
screen.
because the rock has not been thrown down that side for,
Quite a while yet.
quite a while.
Well,
So
no, I wanna-
From our angle, we're pretty high up. I don't see any sort of
Maybe
frost
no, but
buildup. I
maybe
think
hit
there's
the
enough
blue-
people
hit
still
the
out
blue
in the
thing
rink
now.
yet.
Like, hit the top
4
blue,
of the
like,
6
make it
sheets are
thin.
still active.
Also there.
So you probably wouldn't get any frost buildup. Sometimes that happens if you're sort of the last rink
I
out
don't
there,
care.
last
I'll
game
take
out
a steal.
there, and
I'll
all of a
take a steal
sudden,
one.
you're in the 7th end, and frost starts to build up. But always coming.
Oh, he's taking
Always
out.
coming with weight. No, he's going to do a
Okay.
do an in off. Well, or sorry, angle raise. Yeah, angle raise. Whoa, that's a high risk shot, and the reward is a 1 point
Okay,
for
top 4.
1 point for Kolomaya.
Yeah, I'm here.
That was very interesting.
That was, yeah. I was kind of surprised at that. I thought
boys.
they
Top 4?
would still come in on the other
Yeah,
side, just trying to nestle it in, but
Top 4,
there was
buddy.
something
Yeah,
about
good
that
job,
shot
guys.
they didn't like.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the big angle raise was certainly a challenge.
Yeah,
Maybe they felt
the problem
you know,
with, like, hitting our
that
top
angle
moves,
raise
I think costs it,
is
like,
if they
having-
make it, they're in great shape.
thin to
They're
be
going
able
to
to go
pick up a
across that
couple. If they miss, worst case, they're going to get one.
Oh, sorry, I think I miscalled that, Rick.
Oh, it's fun.
Robillard
A little
stole
bit,
one
but
there.
it was them by an inch.
Did I get that wrong?
Yeah, no.
Clear they did.
Kolomaya
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
2
single
inches
on
there.
that.
We need, like,
We're
a third.
tied at 4 now.
He hit like right on it.
Top 4. Looks running like it's heavy. Okay, top line's good. Top 4. 15-1. Should be good. Good throw, Jordan.
All right, throw a corner, Rick.
Well, something's amiss here in my mind, Rick.
Yeah. Did they?
I thought Kolomaya scored, but if they did, they would have thrown first rock. But Robillard threw first rock. Your scores you see on your TV down the lower left side shows 4-4, but
Like the way
it's a mystery.
But unless they haven't changed the hammer sign on the screen,
well, I just
which
looking
is
to throw the first rock.
Yeah. Let's see if it changes here.
Because Robillard threw the first rock. They rocked just behind the button.
Both rocks that were in there, Kolomaya's and Robillard's in the last
Top
end
12.
there, were very close. It was really tough to tell.
I just going by the way the teams tapped. And
Yeah.
The thirds tapped
Yeah.
and moved the rocks, but
Yeah.
clearly I'm wrong. Robillard must have stolen because they threw first
Top
rock
12.
first end. So if anybody knows what's going on, it's the boys down on the ice.
They
Lads.
do.
Yeah.
Top 12. Top 12.
So as we're trying to sort that mess
Line's
out, I
good.
sort of missed what Robillard's
Okay,
first
nerf
shot
if
attempt
anything.
was. I'm sure it wasn't to
Nerf,
the button,
nerf.
but maybe it was.
Right here.
And
Actually, yeah, I think it was.
Keep going, keep
and
going. keep
Kolomaya
going. Good
responded.
angle. Good shot.
Oh, they're going
Bit
aggressive.
of a guard, yeah.
Well, no, they're going all in here. Like a skins game.
corner guard.
Koliyama's throwing a corner guard.
one
Now
more
they're going to
guard.
go behind it. So your very traditional strategy with the hammer.
Cody.
So it looks like,
Now,
yeah.
now the scores disappeared off the screen. So
yeah.
confusion
yeah.
reigns.
So
I'm pretty sure it's 5-3 for Robillard on a steal in the
I think you're right.
in the sixth end. Yeah.
Based on what we saw, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and obviously the fact that Robillard threw first in the seventh end, heading away from us. Well, I guess why our crew here isn't on TSN or Sportsnet or something like that, Rick.
Well, neither are we.
No, say everybody. No, crew including us. That's okay, though. Hopefully the people that can't
Top
make it down
12,
to the
full
rink
12.
are getting a bit of sense of the game and a bit of our color and our commentary.
Good shot.
There we go. You were right.
Oh,
Robillard 5, Kolomaya 3.
there we are.
So Robillard did,
Oh, it was like a Nancy Drew mystery, but it's been solved.
yeah.
The case of the missing hammer. Alrighty, here comes Small.
Full 12. Full 12.
He wants
Oh.
just a
Where is
very
it?
tight guard.
Full 12.
Basically,
Well,
guard
even
smash
with
into
this.
the house. Calling for full 12.
T? No.
I think they're getting too much
Right here.
curl, and it's too heavy.
It's a
going
little,
deep.
yeah.
Ooh, I think it's going to be behind the T line, maybe.
Sit.
Look at that thing go.
Oh my
Sit.
goodness.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the ice. I forgot my stopwatch this game, but the ice does get faster as the game goes on because
Make the hit.
they knock the pebble down
Go
off
the
the
other way.
ice as the game goes on, and there's no repebbling halfway through the game like you see on 10-end games. So
It's a shorter roll this way, yeah.
generally the ice should be getting quicker. Oh, they're calling the 50-50 draw here, Rick, if you have a ticket. Oh, $647 is the winner's half of the 50-50 draw. Another reason to get your pass and come on down for tomorrow or for the weekend, spend $2 or $5 or $10 on the 50-50 tickets, and somebody here, I hear a woo, somebody's been home with $600 and almost $50. Well, maybe there's a free beer in for the broadcasters. Rick, we'll have to ask.
Well, yeah, let's hope so.
And here we are. Take out the little roll behind cover. Very nice shot.
You got any of this?
Certainly pressure's on
Got a third.
Kolomaya
Okay,
now. This is
and
sort of what
roll.
happened to them in the
You
first
ready?
game.
If you hit the guards, okay.
Just a few little errors, and they
You like board
just couldn't come
or
back.
hack?
Probably hack.
Hack?
Yeah.
So, David, explain what they mean by board weight.
So when they're throwing a rock, Rick, you have sort of major markers. Of course, the hog line, got to get across that. The T line, which is the line that runs right through the center button. The back line, which is at the very back of the 12-foot, the blue ring. And then the hack, where the black rubber thing you put your feet in.
Yeah!
And then the board
Hard!
is
Hard!
the board's behind the hack.
Hard!
So
Hard!
the difference between
Hard! Hard!
board and
Hard!
hack is
Whoa!
like 3 feet. All right.
Great shot, buddy.
So,
Nice.
so when they're talking, should I throw board or hack? They're talking about 3 feet of
Good shooting,
difference.
Yeah.
Which really to control it to that level between the sweepers and the fella throwing the rock is really quite incredible. You saw there, Rick, they picked out the Kolomaya stone. They have the hammer, so what they're trying to do is prevent Kolomaya from getting more than one. If they can hold them to one, they certainly will be in good shape.
Yeah, exactly.
They're up 5-3, so they'd be up 5-4 coming home, or maybe even steal,
With the hammer, yeah.
With the hammer, yeah. Or steal it. So here's Mickey looking to draw in behind cover. Kolomaya's got to set up for a multiple end here, or it's essentially all over for them. Putting the broom to it pretty hard here. Got to get it by the guard. Ooh, gosh, will
That
they? Will
is
they? Oh,
close. Nope.
They're racking. Oh, gosh, in the worst possible scenario, they've put the shot rock has rolled over. Now it's right on the center line guarding the Robillard shot rock. Well, Robillard's
Hit
sitting
and roll.
1-2-3, but their rock is on the button, so.
This is a killer rock. Like hit and roll?
What did he mean by this is a killer rock?
Well, they're talking about hitting
hitting.
their own
No,
rock
I like this
and
or
rolling
draw.
behind cover.
Let's get in there.
If they don't do that, what
We're
that is,
never
that'll leave
peeling-
that rock for
We're never peeling these
Kolomaya
these
to look at
guards.
and do the same thing. So it's either hit that one or throw a guard up right around the new floor Penticton Curling Classic logo on the ice. You see there.
We're never going to peel all the
New
guards.
floors. The
I say
Penticton
we
branch,
just
the
pile them in.
title sponsor, Rick, for the
Pile them
2023
in,
event
like,
here.
We're never peeling those guards.
Also one of the sponsors for the
The tight center we
Sheet
like.
C, along with Neighborhood Brewing.
He's just going
Yeah,
to
for this
right
game.
now,
We
the only shot he has is the
have
in-off
all
that
sorts of
red.
different sponsors, and besides the
Well,
big
we're not
title
giving him
sponsor,
three
New
if you like
Floors, which
four.
is
How'd you
the
just score three if we want-
major
We can freeze
sponsor
the
of
red
this
or come
event.
off our
Every
red
game
and roll
has
to the middle.
sponsors for every sheet.
But
So
I don't
for-
want to hit a rock. I don't.
So,
I
for
don't
example,
make no
yeah,
freeze in the red.
we had the just looking down the list of sponsors that are going
He's
on
gonna
tonight.
run.
We've got interior roofing, New Floor, Neighborhood Brewing, A&K Grimm. Oh, great meat over there. Edward Jones, Travel Penticton, Curl BC.
Yes.
So yeah, and
That's
a
true.
long
He has
list.
four rocks left, right?
It's
How's he gonna score three
It's
if
certainly
we-
a
if-
community
if we
effort to
got
put
live
on an
four,
event.
it's hard.
I mean, this event really is we're playing above ourselves, Rick. To be honest,
I just think you're still
this
leaving
is
him
such a
that.
big event for a small town, and
I just
it
think
is,
that
put
they have
on
four
with
rocks left.
meticulous
Let's
precision.
live four and see how he
great
scores
planning,
three. He's not going to
execution.
score three.
Many thanks to Kathy.
Well, the
and
other option I liked is
Chris
this,
Jones.
like that or here.
So they're talking
Well,
about
it's either that
a guard right on top of the
or
12 foot,
here.
or over to the button.
But the two different shots.
Well, now he's explaining either here or there. They're two different shots. Well, stating the obvious, but he said it about 3 times now, so make a decision. And they're going to draw. They're going to draw in, Rick, behind,
Try and draw in, yeah.
behind the blue and weld up to their shot rock on the button. Boy, this is going to. They make this shot. The pressure's on Kolomaya that could be insurmountable. It'll be very interesting to see what comes out of this. The curl on this side's a little more consistent, and they've had better success, both teams going this direction on that side of the sheet.
Oh, where is it? Oh,
They're calling top 8. So
mine's good.
oh, no,
Where is it?
No, they did call
Yeah.
top 8. Rick, now they're talking.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa,
Oh, they're working.
whoa, freeze.
Looks very
Whoa,
close.
whoa, freeze it right
Getting
there.
through,
Whoa,
that's
no
for
bounce.
sure.
Yeah, certainly.
It's a
Cannot
little
bounce.
heavier,
Yeah,
I think,
a
than
little
he
heavier than they
wants.
wanted, yeah.
You gotta go by, gotta go by.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not bad. I mean, all they need is to steal 1. They don't need to steal 3 or 4. I mean, nice if you can, but
Yeah.
the strategy of this game, stealing 1 is what you want. What do we got here for?
It looks like Kolomaya's
Down to the last of the third rocks. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kolomaya's got some big decisions to make here.
yeah.
I mean, do you
Just need a piece of gum.
not sophisticated
heavy was
curling,
never
but you
in my
send a
mind.
missile down and clean out the mess and hope to play back for your 1, which could be very risky. Or
I wasn't thinking about heavy.
the draw to the buttons.
bad. Line's
Draw to the buttons
perfect.
are all they have to do is move the red shot rock, or the red rock on the
No, I
button
don't
by
like it. I thought just make
a
it
foot or
triple,
so,
right?
and they'd be shot. But then
they
really
get a
set
piece of
themselves up to only get
Well, that's it. That's why they have only 4
Get
rocks
one-
left.
one
We're line
point out of
4,
this end.
So they'll take it. They have to earn it, I guess.
Yeah, and of course, there's always the danger too that if they don't get by one of the guards, then
then they're really in trouble.
they're
yeah.
really in trouble.
Yeah.
And
For those
you know,
looking at home. Oh, sorry,
we've
Rick.
seen a few.
Yeah.
We've seen a few of those misses
We've actually
today.
we've actually seen a few more than I would have expected at this level of curling. For those who are watching on TV and looking at the scoreboard at the end of the sheet, the players haven't marked up the most recent score, so we're sitting at 5-4 after 6 ends for
I don't mind throwing
Robillard
another freeze
out of
either.
Langley over Kolomaya from beautiful downtown Richmond.
He's throwing back line.
All right, so they're just going to try to draw in and move the red rock a foot or so, maybe 2 feet.
Yeah, he talked about throwing backline weight.
Yeah.
So just to push that.
So for those that aren't familiar, backline weight means that if it touches nothing, it should go to the back line, which is right at the back end of the 12-foot blue ring. Yeah. Looks like the weights looks pretty good.
Looks like the line's good.
Yeah, they're on it pretty hard, but boy, looking at the camera, they got a lot of line. Oh, beautiful. Oh no, I thought. Well,
Same shot.
they are really making it difficult for themselves.
Yeah.
Kolomaya, this is sort of the very, very reminiscent of the game I called their first game of the event this morning, Rick. They're just these
Actually,
little
hold on.
teeny errors that just do you in, especially when you get down to the final ends here.
Yeah, Robillard was thinking of doing the same shot, but now he's.
Yeah.
Gosh, why? I don't know.
Yeah.
My simplistic thinking, I'm thinking, why wouldn't you just plug the hole up?
Put a guard up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but these guys are looking at, if they could really do a miraculous steal of 2 or 3,
Wow.
early handshake and go for a nice cold
There you go.
craft beverage up here.
Where is
got
it?
it.
By our many brewery
Whoa, whoa,
sponsors.
whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah! Yeah!
Maybe a nice Jeff IPA
You gotta be
from
here! Hard! Hard!
Brewing.
Hard! Line's good!
Oh, it's coming down
Line's
nicely.
good!
Oh, I think they're gonna be happy with this, Rick.
No bounce. Weld it right on the corner.
Here comes gonna
Wow.
freeze
it's
right.
okay.
Oh, there we are. Yeah.
It's
Look
actually,
There
at
we go.
that.
good.
Nicely
Oh, yeah.
done.
it's real good. I actually
Well,
rather that.
Robillard is sitting 1-2
Now that blue's never scoring,
and 4-5.
right?
Kolomaya is sitting 3. So I don't know how the last of the third
it's
rocks
hard to
for
judge,
Kolomaya, what they're going to
how
build out of this,
far
but
you
it's
can
looking a
drag.
little tense.
Well, I'm beginning to think they are going to want to attempt to clear something out there.
Yeah, I don't see how. Yeah, I mean, on my Tuesday night, team would be like, oh, yeah, we'll throw a missile down there and blow it up. Then my skip usually goes, what's that going to accomplish, Dave? Like, seriously. I just like seeing the rocks fly, but
Yeah.
but I mean,
I loved your broom stand last time.
I mean,
Perfect fucking draw.
oops, there's
You
some colorful
slammed it,
language
like,
down there.
when
Good
you
thing
let
our
it go, I'm
people
like,
at home
oh,
can't hear
I'm
that.
like, oh, you must be
I'll be
heavy,
calling
and
that
then
young
it's
fella's
off
mum when I
perfect,
get
you're
off
like,
the
oops.
broadcast here. A little discussion about how he was raised.
I'm like, oh, slam his room for a top button, perfect shot.
So they're going to throw some big weight down there, hopefully hit and stick and move a couple red rocks out of the way.
Yeah, he's not really giving him much ice, so he wants him to throw this pretty straight.
Yeah, she's going to be a missile.
That's right. Hopefully he triples that one out.
I swear these guys have changed shirts and not wearing the shirts that belong to their names, Rick, because they're different than they were this morning. There we come down. Oh, look.
Well,
No,
that didn't really accomplish quite what they wanted.
No, in fact, I don't say it made it worse, but it certainly hasn't made it any better.
Yeah, Robillard's still sitting shot rock here,
Yeah,
it looks
they're,
like.
they're sitting
Guard,
shot,
guys.
and Kolomaya sitting 2 and 3. But
Why?
2 and 3 may not make a
Why?
difference if you can't
No.
get the shots on.
This is not
or shot
going
rock out.
anywhere.
So now Robillard, they're all down there discussing.
If I'm a hair
If you
high,
hit this
it's
one, where
no
does that
good.
one go? And
Just guard the hole.
it's really a whole geometry
like that,
thing
right?
going on here now.
Okay.
That's interesting.
guard the hole, boys.
Now he's saying guard the hole. And,
Well,
and that was something you had said a couple of shots previous.
What blue is he playing?
Why not just guard the hole? That was like
yeah.
one of the options.
He's losing the
Well,
back blue.
so I'm looking at it from the level I
Yeah.
normally play at, which is, well, we
Right
have a
where
lot of fun,
they're
let's put
here.
it that way. And
Right?
here at the Penticton Criminal Club,
What are we actually guarding, though?
lovely selection of craft beer by our sponsors.
That's the problem, I guess.
I started the
Yeah,
curling
so that's
season
why I was thinking maybe we
this
draw
year, and
there.
I said to Chris, "Oh, we got a couple more local craft beer on taps up here." He says, "Oh yeah, good
There- I
God,
mean, Jordan's
we
shot is
can't
there,
get any more
nose
brewery
hit.
sponsors. We have no space for taps." You finish your game as a
What about
smorgasbord
peeling
of
this?
delicious beer. Penticton is the craft brewery capital of Canada. Did you know that, Rick?
I did not know that.
Well, there we are.
Like, he never can score
we have,
three. The
eight
five's
breweries
never
here in town,
scoring.
and I guess divided out by population and by hectoliters produced.
Is
or
this
whatever.
bad?
The beer-
Peeling this?
The craft beer
Peeling
Association
this?
Bureau of
Is that
Canada measure
terrible?
whatever. They've
Well,
been-
I can think of three that
Like,
have
we could play
opened
Jordan's shot
pretty
really
much
tight,
since
and if we
moved
peel it, we
here
peel
8
it.
years ago. And
Yeah.
I just don't want.
yeah,
I'd hate
so,
peeling it onto that.
Well,
yeah, it's very popular.
The original, I think I'm correct. The original brewing in
I
town
know.
was the was
Well,
down
you
at the
stick
barley
it
mill,
into there, it's terrible.
and the second was Tin Whistle, and that's going back into the 70s, I believe,
Well,
or
that's what I'm
early 80s.
saying.
But yeah,
Like, we
so
can play your shot
Penticton,
tight.
craft brewery capital of Canada. So
What do you think?
if you live
I
here,
think
get
we're
out
giving
and
them two doing
explore
that.
the riches of our town, and if you're planning your 2024 holidays, come on over to Penticton. We'd be glad
Yeah,
to
it
have
takes
you.
2 shots. Why are we going to use one of our
Penticton's
shots to
one
do
of
it?
the-
It
One of the
makes no
sponsors
sense.
of
What about just freezing the
our
blue then
event
on the
here
nose?
this weekend.
There is so much to do in our lovely town. Yeah, it's a great spot to vacation, great spot to come up. I mean, wintertime.
I just don't know what
you've
we're
got the
guarding, right,
skiing,
on this side.
The Nordic skiing, snowshoeing,
Actually, yeah, we're going to guard this.
cross-country,
We have to. So let's go here. Even if we're here, it's okay.
curling.
Right?
You're right, Rick. I mean, it is certainly a four-season
let 'em play the
playground
draw, they
for
score one.
residents and visitors alike. And I mean, we're certainly a popular tourist town, and it seems to be growing and bouncing back from
He might just nut that.
from
And then we're kind of hooped.
COVID that certainly slowed everything down in the province.
Only
Yeah,
if he makes it
but you're
perfect.
right, though. And the shoulder seasons are becoming really popular,
No.
that spring and
No.
fall. My little retirement job was driving
we're not
wine
guarding
tour
anything,
bus.
that's the
And
thing.
we're doing more and more
That's
tours
what I'm
into
trying to figure out.
late September, October, like this year.
Yeah.
It was nice and warm, and
Draw where?
the crowds are way smaller. No lineups anywhere. The accommodations are little less than they are in the summertime.
Unlock.
So
What if we just
Yeah, we
draw
have,
on the button with the outturn?
Penticton is one of the only two cities in the world that has a
no,
lake
right on
in
the
its
can.
City limits. Of course, we have
I can make
Okanagan
that. I've
Lake
been
and
making the
Skaha Lake.
draws.
I know you're asking, Rick.
Right there.
What is the other town? Well, I'll tell you
What
since
is
you asked.
the other town?
God, we're a slick team, aren't we?
yeah,
so
run
it's
double,
Interlaken
maybe.
in Switzerland.
Yeah, I'm not
And
sure, guys. I'm honestly
Interlaken
not
in
sure.
German means
No, I don't want to
between
hit
the lakes
that.
or the connected
Yeah,
lakes.
I don't want to hit that.
And actually, the
Yeah,
name Penticton, anglicized from
Okay.
the Celix language,
More?
means the land between two lakes.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
I'm
there
just
we are.
worried about
I
too
did
many
not know
shots.
that.
I'll be going down to see Tom Tischik at Travel Penticton tomorrow for my
I'm
free
not,
coffee
I'm not
and
sure.
donut
Still not sure.
for the plug. No, I love living here. I've been here 5 years, and
I think you want to undercurl, no?
it certainly is.
Well, I don't know.
It'll certainly be my last stop.
I don't know. I don't even know what we're guarding.
One thing when you move here, though, it's be
Yeah.
prepared for visitors.
Well, you're afraid he's going to like unlock with like back line.
Yeah, everybody wants to come
Then it's
here,
3-1.
that's for sure.
So just
Yeah,
just
and
tight
why
guard.
wouldn't you? God's country, you call it. Okay,
Yeah,
they've
it
made a
is
decision
beautiful.
here.
Okay, here we go.
They're going for the, looks like the guard. This stuff was going on for so long, I tuned it out for a bit here, but here we are. Yep, just going to plug that hole up.
Right now.
They're sitting shot. Robillard curling out of Langley.
Curl!
Yeah, a little bit.
Just need a bit of
Curl!
Yep.
calling for the curl now, a bit of directional sweeping.
Keep going, keep
They
going.
want to probably just get top 12, I'd imagine, Rick.
That is a nice shot. Yeah, he's plugged that up right where he wants it. I
Exactly.
think.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's high enough that some sort of run back.
Sorry,
really
guys,
isn't
I just had no idea what to
practical.
do.
Well thrown, nice weight. You know, good job by the sweepers. A really, really good shot. Yeah. The pressure's on Kolomaya now. There's
If he puts one right here, we're
his choices are becoming very limited. We're down to
Wasn't really sure what to do, but
the first of the skip rocks for
There's too many
Kolomaya.
options.
about a quarter.
So they got 2 shots left to pull this end out of the fire, and they've got the hammer, but it's
I like control.
as we've seen the last 3 ends, the hammer doesn't seem to be that much of an advantage. We've had
well, then I'm gonna go in.
couple. We've had 3 steals this game so far, which is unusual at this level.
Yeah, and things are looking pretty jammed up in there
Because he's got the run.
right now. There's not a
Maybe not,
lot
yeah.
of
Yeah, you're right, Carpenter's off.
options. It looks like he's going to try and come in from the other side
Yeah.
and probably try and bring that right into the house.
Yeah. I mean, the other option was the raise of their
Yeah.
their rock that's just above the 12 foot, but those long raises
Well, the
was,
problem
Those
is
are
if he
tough.
takes the back,
and you got to get the angle just
double
right.
up
There's
to
some
5,
backing, but
then he's got this
you know, a slight degree or 2 of angle on the miss,
Then we gotta
and
draw.
you wasted a rock. So we're going to try drawing now. As we talked about before, this side
3 and 4.
really doesn't seem to be curling as much as the other side, and that was going both ways, home and away.
Gosh.
That looked
Oh.
a little heavy.
Oh no, is he? Oh, he's going for the angle raise.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was going for the draw. Well,
I did too.
well, so much for our expertise, Rick.
Yeah.
And they've
Oh.
no, they hit it way too thin, and all they've done. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that's
surprises
unfortunate.
me.
Yeah.
Here.
I thought they had room to actually,
Yeah.
come
Well, he
in,
can still score
Yeah.
one.
draw
guys.
from that side.
Yeah, I think they're a little afraid of that side, just
He can
not
still
curling
score
as much
one.
as they had
I think
hoped,
we
right?
draw.
But, yeah.
I mean, sometimes you get ice like
Right
that,
here.
and boy, the last 5 or 6 feet, it goes 2 or 3 feet
Why?
sideways, but with a big curl finish. But
It might
Yeah,
much
and we've seen
What?
that this game, this
that's for
entire
nothing.
game, that side has been a little bit difficult.
He's not scoring with this. The only one
yeah,
he scores
and for
with
both
is this.
teams, it's not as if
Yeah.
one player who delivers a bit
Exactly.
different, or
Well, no, then
or,
he scores this.
one team isn't calling the ice right.
But
Both
why don't
teams
we
have
just go
struggled.
here and win the game?
Yes.
Oh, now they're talking about going to the button and
Well,
winning the
this
game.
is a risk. This is good. This is all good here. All here is good.
So Robillard's looking
Yeah.
at an
Yeah.
early,
So this
early
is to win the
handshake
game
and
for
a
us.
nice
And this
cold
is fine.
frosty craft beverage by one of our many breweries
Oh,
across
thanks.
here at the Cranford
I-
Brewing
I-
Club. And especially Neighborhood Brewing, our sponsor
I
for
think
today's
that's the
game.
shot, right?
Our future game here on
Okay.
Sheet C.
Um,
Yep, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Now
I see what they're doing, and I see what he's saying.
Yeah,
He
right
says,
there.
"Hey,
I won't be
if we're a little bit short, if we miss a little bit, we're still going to be in
Ah.
good shape."
Well, I mean, at this rate, they're, boy, oh boy. If they make
Just,
the shot
put
to
it
the
right
button,
on
they're
the
going to
button.
steal 2. That's their
Put
goal,
it-
but they come up a
put it
bit
right on the
short,
button,
it'll guard
boys.
it, and
yeah,
Kolomaya
yeah,
won't
yeah.
be able to get in, so it's going to be a steal of 1.
Can I give you like 4 feet more?
Oh, they've marked up the 6th
No.
end finally.
No,
There we are.
more than that.
Okay. Yeah. So we are sitting 5-3. Yeah. Oh, 5-4. Excuse me.
Here, Les.
Here in the 7th end on Sheet D, the 3rd draw of the 2023 New Force Penticton Curling Classic. Robillard delivering his last rock. They're looking to come down and just go right
Wait
to the
on me.
button.
Line's good.
Oh,
Been some struggles,
Yep.
struggles on this side with the curl, but
yeah.
well, this was looking promising.
Whoa, whoa.
Line's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the
Hard,
smallest calling for
hard,
the
Jim,
sweepers.
hard,
Line's good.
hard. Line's great.
Line's good.
Lots of
Go,
space.
go, 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 go,
Get her-
go, go,
okay,
go,
here we go, here we go.
go,
Get it right in,
go.
lads. Oh, what a beauty. Look at that.
Nicely done. Very nice.
Well, Rick, I'd say, it's
Still
mean to
for,
say,
still
but
for one though.
stick and
Yeah,
fork and
still for one.
Kolomaya, I think they're done.
Well,
It's-
yeah.
This is never going
Boy, that's
No,
tough.
this
I mean,
one.
you hate to see that with the hammer, but they've just been snookered. They're behind the
It
8
would
ball
just
here.
make it
and
easier.
So, I mean, I'll just
it could be some sort of Miracle on Ice 2023
That's what I
version here,
wanted to freeze.
the curling version.
So what are they? They're looking at coming in from the other side. Are they
I can't. I'm not
playing
I'm
a
not-
raise from
Yeah,
the? Okay.
Rays are blue, and you got to think we're a little on the wing and prayer method here, but I assume that's what to do is the long rays on their blue. But we're not sure why he's holding his broom back on the tee line as
Yeah.
opposed to by the rock, but We'll find out soon enough. The mystery will be
Get it
solved.
thinner, right?
Tanaka and the hack. That really is Tanaka. I swear they've changed jackets, Rick. Honest.
Yep, hard.
They got lots of weight on it.
Forget it.
No,
Forget it.
they're already calling forget
no.
Oh, okay.
it. So I think this could be the handshake.
That's
Yeah,
it.
and there's the handshake,
That's
Rick.
it.
Well, there we
Good
are.
luck.
So we have a steal of 1 for Robillard,
Again, good luck.
giving him a 6-3 win in 7 ends over Team Kolomaya. Robillard curling out of Langley and Kolomaya out
Hey,
of Richmond.
thanks for good game, buddy.
2 south of the river teams. So
Good game.
that's our game. Well done,
Way to
Rick.
hang in there.
It's been a good match. It was a close match, and at the end, Robillard was just a little bit more successful.
Well, it was great working with you, David. I really enjoyed it. Appreciate the knowledge you passed on.
Yeah, and I certainly encourage, especially if you can hear our voices or you live in Penticton or the South Okanagan, come on down. Come on down for Friday, Saturday, Sunday with a day pass, or come on and get a weekend pass and come and go as you like. There's just great curling action.
You're going to see some really good curling, yeah.
Oh yeah, and up here, it's. I'm looking around. This is a Thursday night, and the lounge up here is really full, and lots of people watching some great curling, and I think some of the best beverage prices in town as well too. And
Oh, yeah.
capable volunteer staff will serve you a beverage.
You'll be looked after. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it's a dandy curling club. So that's it. With that, we'll conclude our broadcast, Rick, and hope people tune back in tomorrow morning at 8:30 for the first draw on Friday.
Well, thanks, everyone, and have a great rest of your evening, and hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow.
Right, very good night, all.
Good.
For 90 years, Princess Auto has seen your big picture. And for 90 years, we've had the ideas and the tools to help you discover new perspectives. Because for 90 years, we've known that nothing's better than finding ways to make stuff work. Princess Auto, ideas, tools.